Go ahead. Take my class with it. Oh, thank you.
Hi
You sure?
guys.
Yeah. What? I say you great.
No.
See you later. Good morning, class. Who are you? Where do you come from? All right. Another one worth beat that spit. There you go. Stacy's 5 foot tall. I think the front yesterday made you like a pretzel at the double. Give us anyone a break, guys. You look smart, and we're grateful to have you to teach us. So thank you. Now, pop quiz. And also a 5,000 word essay due tomorrow morning. The day is constant and sharp. Students are a nightmare. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Okay, take your seat. How do you think you did on the test? Horrible. I feel like I messed up on half the questions. Well, I know I did well on my test. The teacher loves me. Right? Sorry, but you got an F. You got an F? Mr. Teacher, what? I need you to explain this. How could I have possibly gotten an F? Because you answered questions wrong. Impossible. I'm your favorite student. How could you fail me? Okay, first of all, you're not my favorite student. Second of all, your answers were so wrong, I don't even know how you thought of them. But I thought you'd give me an A+ after all the times I checked up to you. Not when you write down that the capital of the United States is USA City. Yeah, Once you're not your favorite student, I hereby demand that you regrade this test. Clearly, you're accomplishing the show. I really wish I could afford a therapist. What do you want, Greg? The teacher gave me an F on the test, even though I'm your favorite student. Look, you know Connecticut is a state, not a type of toothpaste, right? It's not. Now watch the next part by pressing share and subscribe. Okay.
I want you to imagine waking up tomorrow. How do you feel? No, how do you want to feel?
The new head coach
Make it fun. We beat the odds.
and your new assistant.
Hey Google, find me an alternate route. Because you decide the outcome. No, we decide the outcome.
I don't think yeah, that's right. Let's try to get
Not very mindful. Not very demure at all. You know why I'm in here yelling at you? When have I ever said yes to that question? I can't find my phone anywhere in this house. Oh. You need me to call it? Call it! I want you to give it back to me! You think I stole your phone? Why would I do that? Oh, I don't know. You needed to play a little video game and interact with your friends on the mind thing. Look how ridiculous you sound. Listen, Simon, listen. I'm smart, so I never lose things. So I have reason to believe that you stole my phone! You're accusing me of stealing without proper evidence? Yes, it's called a maternal instinct. And they point to you being a criminal. So let me get this straight. Despite me already having a phone of my own, you still think I stole yours?
How did you cheat the system? So, I was 11 years old, spending the day at a water park with my family. I really wanted to eat at Burger King, but my dad kept saying no because we didn't have the money for it. At the park, they had this system where you could buy a bracelet for $4 when you were running. That bracelet would be exchanged.
It is officially cold outside. That means I get to show off my winter wardrobe. Luckily, I just went to PetSmart and got the cutest outfit. So, I'm here to bring you all the winter fashion inspo.
Hello, what English is your second language? You got a stuffy nose? No, I want to say something congestion. Oh, you want suggestion? No, something bad. Okay, what is it? Aspen cheese. What? Food.
Barbecue and color reveal. So each sold separately.
Friends? Plural? Yeah, I have a few actually. But we don't have many. What? You paid them? Well, I paid for them. Wow. Professional, huh? So you paid the big boss? Yes, he's a bossy. It was a fancy placey. Sorry, I was gonna give you a surprise trip to Japan, but now I can't afford it. You mean surprise trip? Yeah, cheap trip. But I made you this. Alice, is yours set?
Nobody talks about how hard it is. You can always tell when someone grew up with strict parents. Because I had this friend when I was younger, and the first time he came over to my house, we went into my room to play video games, and after he walked in, I asked him to shut the door, but he looked at me as if I just asked him if he wanted to rob a bank, and then he was like, "You can do that?" So I was like, "Yeah, of course. That's what doors do. They shut." Then he was like, "No, but I mean your parents won't get mad if you shut the door." Then he said something that was hilarious, but also really sad at the same time, which was, last time I tried shutting my bedroom door, my parents got so angry that they took the door out of the wall, and I don't have one anymore. Then he showed me a picture of his room, and he literally doesn't have a door anymore. But the worst part was my mom heard him say this, so she used this as a reason to be like, "See, Tyler, aren't I such a cool parent for letting you have a door?" And I was like, I think that's pretty normal, Mom. But yes, you are the best. You can always tell.
So now I'm not so sure.
Good question. How about I leave you alone with this guy instead? Good question. How about I leave you alone with...
Where you going all dressed up?
Not just us. I'm going to the mall too.
When I get to make this stuff.
Soon. Gotta go.
There's a boy. The movie said that he was a boy. When you went swimming at his house, he was a boy with a girl.
I never said he was a girl.
No, I said he was a girl and you didn't correct me.
I don't remember who said what.
Yes, you do. And then the left, you see the face.
That is not what you think. He doesn't like me like that.
He's a 13-year-old boy who likes all girls.
He's 15 and he doesn't.
15?
And he really doesn't.
Hey, how does that mean? Oh,
Yeah.
so he's like that. Yeah.
So, can I go to his house and watch a movie?
No other boys in prefect.
Just him and me.
All right.
Thanks, Daddy. By the way, I told my dad today.
Okay.
What would be a funny thing to say to a surgeon before anesthesia kicks in? The last time I tried to say something funny right before surgery, Take the adventure when you...
I let my daughter knock out her sister, and I have no regrets. My kids were over last night. My daughter lost her husband 7 years ago to self-annihilation. My girls are 34, 33, and 29. The oldest we'll call Ashley. The middle we'll call Mary. Ashley and Mary joke a lot. Mary and I had a long talk, and she has decided to not date and remain abstinent in her second life. She has 2 kids, and a kind of mean sense of humor. Ashley is divorced with no children. She jokes too, but her jokes can also come across harsh. So anyway, last night, they were joking, and Mary said something along the lines of, "It's the uneven eyebrows for me," and Ashley said, "It's the dead husband for me." Mary did not laugh. She just straight-faced sat there and turned and watched the TV. Then Ashley was like, "Oh wow, you can dish it out, but you can't take it." And they sat in silence. I left the room to keep fixing dinner, but I came back to a shouting match between them. My youngest was trying to calm them down, but finally Ashley said, "No wonder Teddy blasted himself. I would too if I was hearing your annoying voice every day." Mary looked at Ashley for a few seconds, and then took off her wedding ring, placed it on the end table by where she was standing, and grabbed her hair and started beating the crap out of her. Ashley fought back, but couldn't do much since her hair was being pulled down. I was in shock, but part of me, as horrible as it sounds, felt like she kind of deserved it. Like their Nana said, "You play with a match, you just might just start a fire." Finally, it was getting bad. My youngest was pulling her off, and I also started pulling her off. Ashley had a Stanley cup that was now on the ground. When we pulled Mary off, Ashley got up. Mary grabbed the Stanley and threw it at Ashley's forehead. Ashley fell down and laid there for a minute. She was conscious, but it took her a few seconds. Her sister took her to the doctor this morning. She has a concussion. I'll be taking care of her for a while, but